Moment of silence for the champions, for those who make going hard a lifestyle. Never wait for nothing, you gotta get it right now. I'm in the spotlight when they turn the lights down. Only a champ swing the hardest in the 12th round. I love the fourth quarter, I love the ninth inning, I love game 7. Bring on the competition, cause in my heart can't nobody do it better. Can't slow me down, won't stop me never. I'm so Cassius Clay, I'm Tyson in the prime.
You know me, man. I'm Barry Bonds with Mines. What's up, everybody, and welcome back to the Prussian Podcast.
What's up?
It's Money Monday. It's a Monday night edition.
Give me a hell yeah!
Coming to you on the day where liberation and freedom is the trending topic. This has nothing to do with sports, but it's something that's too noticeable to just ignore. For those who are not aware, the narco dictator Nicolas Maduro was abducted and arrested about almost 48 hours ago by U.S. Armed Forces. An operation that took less than an hour, and now Mexico, Colombia, Kenya, a lot of other places, Spain, they're calling their head of state or leaders the fuck out. The Mexicans are the main ones. They're not scared of the cartels anymore. These guys just speak and choose because of an assassination that happened last week, and they've had enough. Whatever Trump just did just made everybody get inspired. So there's going to be a lot of overthrown governments, including Cuba, very, very fucking shortly. Outside of that, my Baltimore Ravens are gone. So today is Money Monday. We will recap the Sunday Night Football game. We're going to recap what we learned after the 2025 QFL season, after 18 weeks of this nonsense that they call football.
I don't vote Denali.
I don't vote either.
I'm sorry, guys. I don't believe in that shit. I just think it's gonna be a shit show either way. It doesn't matter.
Yes. So, without further ado, we are coming to you live from our studio in Orlando, Florida. It's your boy King. We are rated M for Millennials. Welcome back, Denali. How you doing, bro?
Oh my god.
The Ravens will never be compared to the Lakers. We don't want to be. We don't want to be compared to the Lakers. Who the fuck are the Lakers? Who the fuck are the Lakers?
Especially now. Lakers ain't been good since Kobe.
Baltimore is still going to be fine. We still have one of the premier quarterbacks in the league. I think we're going to still have one of the premier coaches in the league. But let's dive into it. No sense in wasting any more time. Here we have my Baltimore Ravens, who were favored by 4.5. Had the lead plenty of times and faltered, where the Pittsburgh Steelers at home won and advanced, not to mention win the AFC North. Aaron Rodgers was all right, 90.2 passer rating, 31-47 for 294 yards and a touchdown. Lamar was way better, 121.5 passer rating, 11-18 for 238 yards, 3 touchdowns and an interception. What are your game notes from here, broski? What do you take from this game?
TJ Watt had an effect on the game, which I expected. And Rodgers was able to get it going in the fourth quarter. I feel like that's pretty much what happened. I don't think anything was like where Rodgers was playing consistent throughout all 4 quarters, or even Lamar in that sense. But with Lamar, I felt Lamar played damn near great. He just had that one interception, and really that was just like a deflection that somehow, some way ricocheted and ended up in somebody's hands. So, but T.J. Watt definitely did affect the game.
Well, here's some game notes that I have here, okay? Number 1, it was Derrick Henry's birthday. So you would expect Derrick Henry to go off. He kind of did. On the very first play of the game, the Pittsburgh Steelers won the coin toss in the first, so they chose to kick it to us. When we grabbed that ensuing kickoff, we got a flag on the very first play on special teams, which is supposed to be John Harbaugh's special team. On the very second play, very next play, the very second play after that, Derrick Henry busts one for about 70, 60 yards.
Both terrible calls, in my opinion, by the way.
70, 60 yards. Flag. So 2 for 2. First two plays of the game, first two are flags on us. Luckily for us, we scored a touchdown on that play. We're up 7-0. We kick off to them. They kneel down, take it to the 35-yard line. Wouldn't you know, on the very first play on defense, whistle. Flag again on the defense. Face mask. And I'm thinking, okay, this is not looking good. Then we go up 10-0. Then they foolishly go for it on 4th down and didn't get it. So we got the ball. And we don't score. And I'm like, this is not looking good. This is not looking good. So then Schittsburg gets a field goal, so it's 10-3. And then something happens. Our boy, our captain, Kyle Hamilton goes down, and he's gone for the concussion for the rest of the game. As he's being carted off, Schittsburg Steelers tie the game in the third quarter. I'm thinking, all right, we're set up for another disaster. This is not looking like our game. We started off not good. We're playing not good. We had chances to keep piling on the points. We didn't. And you know what happens. That's a recipe for disaster. You know what happens? Lamar gives 3 clutch drives and the go-ahead score 3 different times, okay? He does it 3 different times. And the defense, without Kyle Hamilton, allows 2+ TDs, and we lose the game. We don't just lose the game. We actually had a chance to win as time expired with our field goal kicker from 44 yards. And what do? We fucking miss.
Yeah, it's another knock, bitch.
Because that's what the fuck we do. We like to end the season in heartbreaking fashion. Don't remember? May I remind you, last season, how our season ended. We scored the touchdown we needed, and we also needed is a 2-point conversion to take this game into overtime. But it dropped. The season before, we're hosting the AFC Championship game in our house. We have the game tied right there, and boom, fumble right at the goal line. The year before that, we're well on our way to beating Cincinnati. All we have to do is sneak this ball in at the goal line, and we're up 2 scores. This man jumps, gets it punched out, and Cincinnati takes it back to the house. Another way, another heartbreak. I don't know how many of these do we have with John Harbaugh. But the fact of the matter is, we are only in these positions because John Harbaugh puts us in these positions. He's the greatest coach the Baltimore Ravens has ever had. He's the greatest coach he's one of the greatest coaches in NFL history. Matter of fact, if you could look it up, out of all the reigning coaches right now that are elite, that are well paid, that are said who are like they say Tomlin is better than Harbaugh, you could argue that. No coach right now, current, has more playoff wins on the road than John Harbaugh. He's literally one of the best coaches in the league, whether you like to admit it or not.
Delani says they had the greatest kicker of all time and then brought in a bum. It's not that they brought in a bum. It's that they had to replace Justin Tucker. Justin Tucker got in trouble.
He got off-season issues.
If you get in trouble, usually you get suspended,
he got
which means you're not going to be able to play.
He got suspended for like 11 or 12
They didn't want to get rid of him.
We did.
Come on now, it's Justin Tucker. We know this. Come on now. Don't say Harbaugh is mid. That's crazy. He's got championships. How you got championships, bro?
Explain how Harbaugh always has a team always ready. When's the last time you've seen the Ravens actually get like their ass kicked without injuries, with everybody healthy? When do you see the Ravens roll up and then look unprepared and get their ass kicked? It just never happens. It just never happens. The last few times the Ravens ever got blown out is because of injuries. Either we didn't have Lamar, or we just lost a lot of people. We played against the Lions with, 8 out of 12 defensive starters missing. What do you expect to do with that?
Well, the only thing that you can say is it's their fault. They put themselves in that position. They could have won other games, and they wouldn't be in that position.
Well,
That's just the truth.
he says that Baltimore's not fine. The window of competing for championships is over. Well, maybe for the Kansas City Chiefs, that might be true, but not for the Baltimore Ravens.
Oh, no.
For a championship window to be closed, a few things have to happen. Number one, competition has to raise. And last time I checked, I don't see too much competition. Let's look at the playoff sheet. None of those teams scare the Baltimore Ravens. None of them. There's not a team here that scares the Baltimore Ravens. Another reason why their window might be closing is because of aging superstars. Most of our players are young or in their primes. And then the only other way you see the window closing is that you're going to trade everybody away. None of that's happening. For a championship window to happen, you need age, competition, and a GM that's willing to sell the team to restart anew. That's the only championship windows win. And Denali, you be wise to take account of this, because with your logic that you're using right now, once upon a time, someone would have told the Chicago Bulls that they're not fine, that their window of competing for a championship is not over. Fire Phil Jackson, get rid of Scottie Pippen and Horace Grant, and build around Michael Jordan again. After losing to the Detroit Pistons for the 4th time in a row. Using your logic, the Bulls would have never won 6 championships because they would have blown it up because you think the window's closed. That's not how it works.
That's a great point.
I'm not saying that the Ravens are going to be the Chicago Bulls. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is that once upon a time, you could say the exact same thing about Chicago Bulls, and look what happened. They wouldn't have listened to you. And I'm glad they didn't, because Michael Jordan would have never won 6 championships. That's not how the window closed, broski. The window closed like the Chiefs. It closed ugly. Their players cannot do what they used to do anymore. They had to sell the team because too many players wants to make money elsewhere.
Yeah, the Ravens have the players. They just need to get. I don't know why it keeps happening, but it seems like it's always heartbreaking fashion, like you said. But what I would do this offseason, go get me a guard.
No, they're gonna address those things.
You know what
I'm not worried. I'm not worried about
that stuff. They'll
I'm
take
not worried
care
about
of that,
the roster
and
part.
they'll be right back.
I'm not worried
and they'll
about
be right back competing. That's all you need to know about the Ravens. They will compete.
I don't know about the roster.
They will compete.
I already know about the roster part. That is not the problem. I don't ever worry about roster when it comes to the Ravens. They're gonna figure it out. They're gonna get new weapons and new.
Because the same things are gonna happen to us if we don't win. If we don't win, new offensive coordinator, and let's start it over.
I just hope all these heartbreaking losses.
No way.
All these heartbreaking losses that you accumulate as a team, I hope that it forges a championship sometime in the near future.
Just like the only way you can go from there is up, right? Like that's how you gotta look at it. Like, okay.
Well, it's not just that. It's just that
we've been to the bottom of
you nobody. I don't think anybody in the NFL can say that they're more battle tested than my Baltimore Ravens right now. I don't think there is a team.
I agree.
There's not a team in the world that can say they're more battle
With
tested
the
than my Baltimore Ravens.
experience that they have, with the team that they have, the same players that they've run out for the last 4 years, yes, absolutely.
All the adversity we've gone through, it just seems like something is due for this team. I just hope, it's sooner than later. The Pittsburgh Steelers advance. They did what they have to do. I don't think I said it before this game started. I said it just on Saturday. I don't think neither one of these two teams deserve to make the playoffs. They haven't played like it, but somebody has to be there. I don't expect much, but I do expect the Steelers to put up some kind of fight. If you think whoever won this game is going to go back home and accept Houston,
they'll put some kind of fight
to just
model
off them.
But I just got a feeling that they're not going to be able to score on that team.
On Houston,
I just got a feeling.
DK Metcalf is back. I think so.
Nah,
I actually think so.
I don't think they're going to score on this team like that. I feel like the pass rush is too much for Aaron Rodgers. He's not. This is probably one of the best pass rushes he's faced all year.
Yeah, but he's faced.
You see what happened. You see what happened against Cleveland, right?
Yeah,
that's a good pass rush team.
But it wasn't the pass rush that was getting. They didn't even get a sack on.
I know they were, but you said it affected it because he was hurrying his throws.
It didn't affect him as far as hurrying his throws. He was already doing that all season long because he's 42 years old. He's doing the West Coast offense. they put the stat up yesterday. No team here has more yak than this team. It's about getting it to them quickly, and you make up the rest of the yardage. Because he doesn't want to get hit. Something like Tom Brady used to do. Dump off very quickly because the last thing they want is to get hit.
The problem is that the Texans got it everywhere.
I know that.
They got it from safety to linebacker
I hear that.
defensive end to your
But there's a few things that are working
corners.
against them. They don't have the best head coach QB combo. That's number one. They don't have home field advantage. That's number two. And number three, there's the quarterback over there who has the savvy and the knowledge that has seen every defense there is in the NFL. If there's a guy who can decipher that defense, it's him. I'm not saying he will. I'm just saying I can see it happening.
I'm going Texas.
I'm going Texas all day. I'm going Texas all day, but it's not because I hate the Steelers and I'm just saying that I will predict the Texans to win, but I wouldn't be surprised because the best head coach QB combo is in Pittsburgh.
I'm not underestimating DK Metcalf. What I'm saying is DK Metcalf all season he's been up and down. Am I lying? Am I wrong on that?
No, they're not. They're not going to be the offensive juggernaut.
They haven't gelled completely. Like for example, Matthew Stafford and Devontae Adams.
Well, they have.
They
in
don't
the
have
last,
no. They don't have.
They
no,
have in the last 6 weeks.
Not like that though. Not
Well,
like
they're not going to be a prolific offense.
Yeah, that's what I mean. That's all I'm trying to say. That's all
Yeah,
I'm
but
trying
they
to
don't
say.
need to be a prolific offense to beat the Texans. That's my point to you.
No, I know.
Remember, they have a weak offense over there.
I know, but if their offense doesn't show up, they won't win this game, and this game will get ugly.
Yeah, but who do you bet's more offense is not going to show up? Houston or Pittsburgh? I would say Houston.
Yeah, I'll say Houston. Yeah.
That's my problem. I'm not worried about the Houston's defense. It's their offense that scares me.
Well, but Pittsburgh's defense ain't that good either.
They ain't that good.
I just feel
They
like
ain't that good.
Maybe you'll get 21 out of Stroud.
They ain't that good. They're not that good. But let's hope C.J. Stroud knows how to decipher this defense like Lamar does.
And that's crazy because I actually really like Stroud. I think he can throw the ball, but the problem is I haven't seen it, so that's why I can't sit here and be like, oh yeah, he's gonna go for. That'd be me wishful thinking, and I don't do that shit.
It ain't about wishful thinking. It's common sense. This team can't score. This team is at home, and this guy knows how to read defenses. He's a pro. There's no defense he hasn't seen.
That is true.
I wouldn't be surprised if Pittsburgh is the favorite in that game. Matter of fact, but we'll see what Vegas says.
He might be just because of the experience, especially because Mike Tomlin.
Yeah, that's the thing. Mike Tomlin. Everybody thinks Mike Tomlin. A lot of guys are like, "Damn it, why did we win? I wanted Mike Tomlin fired."
But I think they'll compete. I absolutely do think they will compete, but I just think the Texans will pull it off, just because.
I don't think that's gonna happen. I just hope it does. I don't think the Texans have a chance to beat those motherfuckers. I just hope. Then we got the end of season recap. Everybody, this is the final state of the Super Bowl playoff with the cell games in the QFL. On one end, you have the Seattle Seahawks reigning number one. They have the bye weekend number one seed in the NFC overall. You have the 5th-ranked Rams at Carolina. Tampa Bay won, but still lost the division. So congratulations to Carolina. They've got a huge test coming to them. Then you have the San Francisco 49ers on the road to Philadelphia. Some friendly foes over there. That should be pretty interesting. I expect fireworks. And then you have Green Bay and Chicago, the NFC North rivalry renewed. And on the other hand, you have Denver with the number one seed, the bye weekend number one overall in the AFC. Then you have the Houston Texans on the road to Pittsburgh, which we just spoke about. You have Buffalo, who moved up to 6 at Jacksonville. That's going to be fireworks as well. And then the Justin Herpes-led Chargers at New England, which that should be a blowout. Yes, we're going to talk about the fired coaches. We will talk about that. Here we go. Here are some things that I like to point out as the season ends. Houston has finished the season in a 9-game win streak. Okay, congratulations.
Give me a hell yeah.
They started off like shit and finished off 9 games in a row. Let's just hope it continues off to Pittsburgh. Jacksonville won the last 8 weeks in a row. That's how they finished the season. So those are the 2 hottest teams. And they always say the hottest teams are usually the ones that make the playoffs or the Super Bowl. Let's see how true that is. Seattle ended up winning 7 weeks in a row. They were also hot. Okay, so props to them. So 9, 8, and 7 right there to finish out the season.
Their defense can carry them.
Minnesota won the last 5 weeks in a row. They missed the playoffs, but that is something to note for next season. Indiana loses 7 weeks in a row, and they were AFC South winners or division leaders at the moment. Kansas City had lost the last 6 weeks in a row. That's how they closed their season.
Yeah, I seen that. They lost the last game too. against
Atlanta won the last 4 weeks in a row and missed the playoffs. They fired their coach. Green Bay loses the last 4 weeks in a row. That's the only team in the playoffs to be losing, to finish in that kind of way. They're the only playoff team to finish in a losing streak.
I think the Raheem one to me is the worst, one of the worst fires, because I felt like they were starting to get something there.
I thought they did a very good job over there at
I mean, like
State.
if they would have sit there and folded and just lost every other game,
Yeah.
then I could understand why you'd fire him. But if you got them to buy in late in the season, knowing that you wasn't even gonna make the playoffs,
Yes.
what does that say about when you guys are actually in the hunt
Yeah.
next year? You know what I'm saying? Now he's gone.
So here are my award favorites here. To me, Drake is the MVP.
I agree.
To me, T-Mac is the Rookie of the Year.
Finish him.
Schlesinger is the Defensive Rookie of the Year.
Fatality.
Miles Garrett is easily the Defensive Player of the Year. And CMC is definitely the Comeback Player of the Year, with Mike Vrabel the Head Coach of the Year. That's what I think. That's what I think. Drake, T-Mac, Schlesinger, Miles Garrett. So, Defensive Rookie of the Year and Player of the Year goes to Cleveland. And then CMC Comeback of the Year, Mike Vrabel, Head Coach of the Year. That's what I'm going to guess. Those are the award winners right there. Do you have a different
Mike McDonald.
coach?
But that's just mine.
And then anybody else? Rookie of the Year, Defensive Rookie of the Year.
Defensive Rookie of the Year. Maybe Jahad Campbell.
Maybe, but
Thought he had a great year as well.
Schlesinger had 158 tackles.
Yeah, that's crazy. Crazy work. Well, he got. I'm sure he got a lot more reps because he was the starter.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like Jahad, he didn't get all that, so I could see where he win Rookie of the Year. No one else that comes to mind really. I think Malachi Starks had a solid season, but it
But
wasn't.
not Rookie of the Year status now.
Who else?
Is there a most improved player here? I don't think so, right?
In football?
Yeah,
I
think
was.
so.
I don't think they have one, but we could put one if you think there was one.
Should be one. Most improved player of the year. Who would it be?
Most improved player of the year.
Jackson Smith-Njigba.
Absolutely. That's shit. Hell yeah. Great one. That's a great one. What about Buka?
Most improved of the year?
Offensive rookie.
No, McMillan got him by a mile.
He got my mom.
I don't know how,
But I mean,
because the last 2 weeks in fantasy
yeah,
football, man, they give me shit.
Man, Buka was fucking going stupid for a minute there.
I don't know how. He must have did this in 3 games because I ain't seen shit in the last 3 weeks from him.
Who from who?
T-Mac.
Yeah, I know, right? Seemed like didn't. But that wasn't his fault.
I know, but how the hell did he get all those stats?
That's Mr. Jekyll and Hyde, and
I
that's
ain't
what
seen my
he'll stay
fantasy.
that forever for me until he becomes a consistent quarterback. He's Jekyll and Hyde. That he could go there, but he can go there too.
Yeah, so Pete Carroll has been
him
fired.
too. Oh, that's crazy.
Cardinals fired Cannon.
It's crazy. You don't got
Stefanski's
no-
been fired. Bengals keeping Zach Taylor for some reason.
I wonder if Pete Carroll will come over to be our offensive coordinator.
Pete Carroll?
Yeah, why not?
Is that his forte?
I think he started off as offensive
I
assistant.
have no idea.
I think so. In USC. Didn't he play for USC?
Yeah, but I don't know if he's an offensive mind like that. Are you sure he's not just one of those head coaches that was a little bit of everything?
Hold on.
Because I never heard of nobody referring to Pete Carroll as an offensive genius. Football genius, but not offensive genius.
He's a run first approach. That's what we got. I mean, sets up the play action passes, basically. Hell yeah. I'd want that. With that mind, knowing that he's been in the league and he has that type of pedigree.
But he ain't going to offensive coordinator.
I'm just saying, if he wanted to.
He don't want to. That man's head coach now. I never seen. When's the last time you see one of those guys go to coordinator?
I've seen him do it.
Him?
No, I've seen head coaches do it.
Who?
Huh?
Who?
A head coach?
No, elite head coach, not just a head coach.
Oh. Nah, yeah.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know, bro. Those kind of names don't go to a coordinator.
Bro, I know. I'm not saying that. I'm wishful thinking here. I'm not saying.
Shit,
I'm just saying.
We're
if
wishful
I could
thinking.
get-
I want Bill Belichick as my defensive
There you go.
But that ain't happening. He's
There you
going to be
go.
the head coach or nothing.
There you go.
With Bill Belichick.
There you go.
Shit, Brian Flores should be getting a call from somebody. If I were the Falcons, I'd call Brian Flores. Shit, if I was the Browns, I'd call Brian Flores. Whoop up a nice defense with Shedeur Sanders. But you got to get a coach that already accepts Shedeur Sanders. Most coaches like to draft their own.
Let's just
QBs.
steal Kingsbury away.
That ain't happening. But you don't got to worry.
No,
As long as they got Dan Quinn coaching the defense, what do you got to worry about? What you got to worry about? You're going to be able to score 40 on them every single time. Unless you keep your offensive coordinator. Goddamn,
That's what I'm
saying.
nigga. That's what I'm saying. We need an offensive coordinator.
No. You haven't fired him yet, so you don't need it.
No, we gonna fire him right there.
Shit, you better
If he
fire him
fuck-
before
if-
the Niners game.
They ain't gonna do that. They ain't gonna
better.
do that. They're not gonna do that. They're
Shit.
bugging. They are bugging the fuck out.
Nah.
Which is why going into that game I feel confident because it's the Eagles and I feel like their talent could get them over the hump. But do I think they're gonna play their best football? I have yet to see that, so I can't say.
I will see. Only we'll see. Yo, Denali, if you were a head coach, what's your best? Which one do you look like is the best job? I would say the Giants, the Browns.
Shedeur gotta show me more. He cannot turn the ball over.
If you don't want to find, if you don't trust any quarterback that's coming out of the draft, I go for the Giants or I go for the Browns. Okay, Miami hasn't fired.
I don't know why the Browns wouldn't go for a quarterback. You might as well go for a quarterback and just make them compete.
Yeah, I'll make him compete, but no quarterback is better than Shedeur that I see. Now that I see yet about that, I haven't seen yet.
Heisman Dosa?
That's against college, broski. Let's see.
I don't know though, but he got it. He got something.
It's a lot of guys had it in college. All right. All I'm saying is I gotta wait and see. If you don't see a
Shedeur
quarterback,
showing us less production in college than Mendoza has ever.
for real, and he's shown a lot of production that I didn't expect from at all.
All right, so that's what I'm saying. So, but Mendoza's showing it now, like right now.
No, he's shown it against college. I don't trust that shit, Rosie. I need to see. I don't look for how the production looks like in college. I look for what production looks like if I can translate them to the NFL and see if it works. Some guys, I honestly don't know. I'm not saying he does it or does. I just don't know.
His arm,
I don't know.
the arm talent.
I don't know.
You don't know.
I don't know. I gotta see more. Remember, I don't watch college football until it's draft time.
Yeah.
One thing I do. Well, the thing is that I'm not saying that there's no better quarterback coming from college. What I'm saying is if you don't like any quarterbacks coming from college as a head coach,
Yeah.
you should go to Cleveland or New York. They already got the Giants.
No, I know
already got
I know
the
what you
quarterback.
mean, but you said that you don't see anybody. So, you know.
I personally don't
Your
see nobody.
opinion
I
is-
personally don't see
yeah.
nobody. I would personally go for the Giants or the Browns, but that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that if you don't like anything coming from college, those are the best two because you don't have to look for a quarterback. If you're looking for a quarterback, I think the best is the Raiders. I wouldn't go to the New York Trash, even though I don't think they're firing their coaches. I wouldn't go to the Tennessee Titans, and I definitely wouldn't go to the Cardinals. They got a quarterback mess there that I don't want any part of. Who else has been fired? The Atlanta. If you were the coach, the new coach of Atlanta, are you looking for a new quarterback?
Am I looking for another coach? I draft one, yeah.
Early?
Huh?
Early? First three rounds?
It don't got to be early.
First 3 rounds?
It don't got to be early. I don't think it got to be early because I think you can run it back with Kirk Cousins.
Nah, fuck that shit. That's a
don't
waste
think
of
so?
season. I don't want to get
I
fired.
don't think that's a wasted season though. I think that's good enough of a season that you could have with that quarterback.
Not judging by that owner.
Penix coming back. When he comes back,
Fuck
he's not gonna
Penix.
be-
I'm talking about the owner. The owner don't seem to have much patience. I'm not risking 1 year get fired because I trusted Kirk Cousins. That's all I'm saying. All right.
Makes sense.
Because Radio Raheem didn't deserve to get fired, and he's fired. There's no guarantees with these motherfuckers, especially if you're a black head coach.
Yeah, no, that's crazy. I feel like Raheem.
Todd Bowles is still there. Good shit, Tampa. Don't fire Todd Bowles. He's doing the best he can. So I would say, yeah, Vegas. If you're looking for a quarterback, but if, like I said, I don't think any of these quarterbacks are going to be better than what Jackson Dart and Shedeur Sanders at the moment can bring. And I'm not even that sold on Jackson Dart or Shedeur Sanders, to be honest with you.
I know I'm not. Neither one. 2 up and down for me for now, but that's okay because we'll see in year 2 where their maturation takes them to, and hopefully it's.
Yeah, Dart is clearly the most accurate one out of them all. But Shadeur's the only one that's not scared to drive it down the
I feel
field.
like Dart is more of more of the versatile. I'm not saying Shedeur can't do it, but not like Dart.
I don't even give a fuck about any of that. All I know is that Dart is extremely accurate. He could put the ball where he needs to be, but he don't fire down the field. He's a mid-range kind of thrower only for some reason. Shedeur throws deep range way better than Mahomes somehow, some way. But that's the only good thing he could do. He needs to work on his short accuracy and pocket presence. I think Jackson Dart needs to work on deep accuracy and deciphering defenses.
And Bo Nix,
He's not a rookie.
what's he need to work on?
Everything. Because as bad as
Everything.
some Jackson Dart and Shadeur's play, they've had way better games than he has on average. Except they don't have the clutch fourth quarter comebacks that he does. Well, Shedeur does have 2. He can't hate. He can't hate. The man just didn't get a game ball, so I put him in the shelter. We don't have really much to talk about today. So I think we're just going to close it out with the Money Player of the Week and the Bum of the Week award winner.
Sir.
So every week we award a Money Player of the Week, and that is none other than
Miles motherfucking Garrett.
Give me a hell yeah!
The record holder for sacks in a season.
He broke
Let's hear it.
T.J. Watt and Michael Strahan's record of 22.5 sacks yesterday at guess who? Guess who? Joe Burrow. We guessed it. We said it was a guarantee. You know why? Because of that whack-ass, soft-ass, punk-ass O-line that the Cincinnati Bengals have around Joe Burrow. We knew that was a guarantee to happen.
Yeah, we was waiting for it. I thought it was gonna happen last week. I ain't gonna lie, but they was giving the ball away.
This guy's a Defensive Player of the Year again.
Yeah, he is. Incredible.
Best defensive player in the game.
He's a freak.
He's the best player in the game.
Yeah.
And he's better than Aaron Donald, in my view. That's all I got to say about that. No, I'm just messing. I'm messing.
The consistency's there, though.
Nah, I'm just saying that because Aaron Donald played for Hollywood. Fuck L.A. But when we give him the Money Player of the Week, where we put him at?
We put him in the Money Mansion.
The Money motherfucking Mansion.
You see, you got Gibbs in there. You got Cook. You got Mahomes in there. Josh Allen. St. Brown. You got Hurts. Dowdle made an appearance. Obviously, Henry with that huge game that he had. Nakua, who's a walking highlight. Purdy, who has some Purdy games. And Wishy-Washy over there. Two-Face. Jekyll and Hyde, I call him. I swear to God. Bryce Young, he's in there. And then Jonathan Taylor. You got Sammy D. And Baker.
And now Myles Garrett, the boss.
And now Myles Garrett.
And then I got the Bum of the Week award winner. Take a wild guess who the Bum of the Week award this week 18, final week of the NFL season is.
Zach Oregon.
No. No.
Thought he was gonna make the second appearance. You're gonna have to put the cousins and nephews.
Nah. They don't deserve it. They don't deserve it. They almost did. They almost did.
Go ahead, tell you.
Denali, can you guess who the Bum of the Week award winner is? Can anybody guess? It's the most trendy name in all the fucking media right now. It's none other than that punk-ass, narco-ass dictator,
No way.
Maduro,
That's not sports.
Fakuro, Faguro, that guy right there.
That guy right.
Let me tell y'all into a little secret, okay? 4 years ago, a man named Vladimir Putin, who's the head of state in Russia, saw a southern country in the neighboring area that was pissing him off. He told that guy named Zelensky, who's the leader and head of state of Ukraine, I'm going to go get your ass, okay? You're going to stop giving speeches. I'm sick and tired of you tarnishing my name. So he attacked him. 4 years later, that man is still in his country giving those speeches that Putin said he wasn't going to give. And Putin has been attacking that country for 4 years and still hasn't gotten any closer to Zelensky. Meanwhile, Donald Trump, in less than an hour, did what this motherfucker couldn't do for 4 years and grabbed him, and now he's in chains and he's become a meme. And he must be trolling with 50 Cent because he put him in the exact same prison as Diddy out of all places. That was not just for oil. That was not just because of drugs. That was just a way for Trump to say, listen, Russia, this is how it's done. Calm the fuck down. Sit the fuck down. Watch the master go to work. Because what it took your ass 4 years to not do, I did in less than an hour. So, not only is he going to wear the Credential Medal of Bum of the Week, not only is he going to wear it around his chain, not only is he going to wear it over there, he's going to be wearing it in the fucking shelter, him and his whole fucking family. Wait a minute, he's not in the shelter there. He's not in the shelter there. You know why? Because the shelter's too goddamn packed. So I had to make an adjustment. I had to squeeze him in one way or another, ladies and gentlemen. Didn't want to do it. But there he is. There he is, right next to the Dallas Cowboys and Zach Orr and Geno Smith. He's a bum. He's a narco dictator that was given the offer to exile with all his millions to China and Russia, and no one will come after him. He decided to go over there, and then everybody's saying, well, the U.S. can't go over there and against international law and take away someone's president. Number one, the UN, UK, France, Britain, Germany, China, even North Korea, U.S., Colombia, Mexico, even Dominican Republic and Puerto Rico, nobody recognizes him as a president. He's lost the last 3 elections. Number two, we didn't go over there to take the president. We went there to arrest a criminal and bring him to justice. Why did we didn't kill him? Okay? Like we did Pablo Escobar. If we wanted to kill him, we would have did it. Okay? We went there to arrest him and bring him to justice. And number three, for all those people saying that all we want there is their oil, what do you fucking think China, Iran, and Russia wants with y'all too? The recipes for arepas? Please stop the
Fatality.
The fuck?
Crazy.
All right. We got not much to talk about, so we're just going to close it here, and we'll wait till Top 10 Thursday to elaborate more on this shit.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to make some more playoff predictions. We're going to give you the top 10, what was it, top 10?
Defensive players, top 10 only offensive players because they don't play no defense. And
In the N3A.
and what was the other one? Two-way players. Best two-way players.
But
Top
didn't we do this before the NBA season started?
I don't think we did the best two-way players or where we did just the offensive players either. Because, shit, we would just...
No, because
right.
I did.
Basketball
No,
player.
because I did remember. You had argued why is Luka not somewhere, or somebody, or Denali, why is Luka not there? And I told him it's because Luka doesn't play defense.
Oh yeah.
I think it was in the tiers that we did. So we're gonna have to bring back the tier. It's been a while since we did the N3A superstar tier. And then let's do top 10 offensive only, defensive only, and then top 10 two-way players. Any random top 10s you got for us, please feel free to hit the comments. Feel free to subscribe, spam that like button, and share this with your friends. Whoever wants to argue with us, whoever thinks there's a crazy take what we had today, come bring it over to the Pressure Podcast, see if they can step up to the hot seat and get down with the gets down, baby.
Finish him.
Here we don't give a shit. As you can see, I will put whoever in the fucking shelter the fuck I please. We will also give you the power rankings for the N3A, and we'll give you well, we're not gonna make our predictions until Saturday. Wait, no, there's some playoff games Saturday, so we have to make some.
Yeah, we gotta
predictions.
do them tomorrow. Yo.
So we have to make some
Thursday,
predictions
so.
on Thursday, and then some more predictions on Saturday.
Yes, sir.
So tune into that. We'll see you then. Appreciate y'all tuning in once again. Feel free to subscribe, leave a like and comment. We're here Mondays, Thursdays, and Saturdays only at Pressure Podcast Live on YouTube, motherfucker.
The Pressure Podcast.
Pressure Podcast.